Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 14 of XCom 2. In the last episode we got some new weapons. Hopefully we'll get a chance to use them in a mission on this video. We're out of supplies though, which is a bit of a problem, but I was also going to have a look at the proving grounds. We are working on some experimental ammo, but I'd also at some point like to be able to build an exosuit, because these things are really, really good, and it doesn't actually cost any money to make. Now, will these queue up? Yes, they will. Brilliant. So we'll get that queued up. Having an exosuit is really good because it allows us to have heavy weapons later. As we're out of supplies, and what we really need to do is get ourselves a communication center built, we are going to need to have more supplies. So I guess we're going to try and look for some on the map at some point. 6 days to get some alien alloys. Well, I guess we may as well attempt to go and do that. The Avatar project, unfortunately, is making some progress. But let's go and start scanning here. Foundation Afro has recovered from his wounds. Looks like they're making some progress on the Avatar project, unfortunately.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'd certainly love to do that, but of course we've got this problem. Like, this one's actually got 2 progress towards the Avatar project, so this is the one we probably want to hit first. This one's only got 1 progress. I mean, we could make contact with this one more quickly, of course, because we've already got New Brazil, so we could go straight over here and get West Africa. Whereas this one we'd have to get Eastern USA first, which is still not a bad idea, because getting the Eastern USA would give us the ability to get this 50% reduction in the Guerrilla Tactics School. And that definitely seems like the one we want to get rid of first, but we'll see what happens, how much intel it costs us. So now we've got venom rounds. The tips of these rounds contain microcapsules of fast-acting toxin effective on organic aliens and humans alike, poisoning the target on impact and dealing bonus damage. That's quite nice. So we're working on the exosuit now, so let's keep scanning. Oh, looks like we've got yet another bit of progress. That's just directly on the Avatar project itself.
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Yeah, we definitely need to start hitting these facilities as quickly as we can. Alien machinery is cleared. That's given us some supplies, but not enough. We need to build ourselves resistance comms. And it's going to cost us 110 supplies. We're a long way off getting 110 supplies. So, that's a problem. And then we've got to build it. When do we get our next retaliation? 2 weeks. And we'll have another... Oh, another alien facility in 1 week. That's not so good. That's not so good at all. Okay, let's keep going.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Okay.
Leading the resistance is a daunting task, Commander. But your efforts so far have left many wondering if we have made the right approach. We will have to do better.
Okay, well, they're not exactly happy. That is fine. Got these dark events as a hidden event. I don't think well, we've got plenty of intel, actually. We can have a look at that. Reducing the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. Well, we could do without that. Which of these do we want the least? Reducing our supply drops, giving them Viper rounds, or having quicker retaliation. I don't like any of these, but I dislike having our supplies reduced. Well, we're going to ignore that for now, because we would like to try and finish this. Well, the muton autopsy is done. Let's have a look at what we've got.
By fielding these massive creatures as their frontline combat units. I doubt they thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative of staring down a muton.
So we've got 2 nice things that we can build off the back of this. We can build an advanced grenade launcher, which I believe just increases the range our grenadiers can fire, and a plasma grenade, which replaces the standard grenade. So basically it's a higher damage grenade. We're going to want both of those. There we go. There's the advanced grenade launcher. It doesn't exactly say how far. Also, it increases a larger blast radius. And then there's the plasma grenade as well. We could work on the Gauss weapons. I'd actually like to get work on psionics as well at some point. Let's do the shield bearer.
Advent shield bearers are quite similar to the bulk of Advent's forces, in that they are the product of careful genetic engineering that generally mirrors the human form. Most of their unique qualities come from a difference in equipment and armor. Components I'm sure Shen would have an interest in examining.
So, we should have a free engineer now.
The Advent clinics, I saw medical breakthroughs that would have been
We could
considered nothing short of
continue to
miraculous
clear this,
to
which is
anyone
not a bad
who
idea. How long is that exosuit going to be?
The elderly and infirm so revitalized with a single treatment that they were often brought to tears.
6 days.
It's a powerful, powerful thing the aliens have developed. Perhaps their most insidious creation of all. For my part in it, I remain deeply conflicted.
Okay, so our exosuit is now down to 3 days, so that is a good thing. Yeah, we'll try and finish getting those alloys if we can. And then we want to go and start picking up our supplies. And we have a specialist who's been trained. I think we'll just carry on. I don't think we've got any left. We have an incoming mission. And this will give us another engineer. And 82 intel. Well, that's not too bad. How long have we got on that exosuit? Still 2 days.
Commander,
Let's
we
finish
have a mission
this.
available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can always finish our scans later, but failing to
No,
take on
I think
this
we've got to
mission
go and
could
do
have
this
serious
now.
repercussions for the resistance movement.
So let's go and do that. We definitely need to try and get those 2 facilities cleared up. If we can do that, we can remove 3 progress on the Avatar project. So it says difficulty moderate. We've got to rescue a VIP. You can guarantee this is going to be a timed mission. So some people have got their new weapons. Unfortunately, we are going to have a little bit of a problem, is that we don't have the weapon mods that we had before. We've still got a few people who are wounded. Shadowhawk, Azumo, Marbazir could come along. He is still shaken. So let's see who we're going to have. We need to have a sharpshooter with us. We probably only really need one. We're going to have to be quite mobile, so we're going to stick with Afro because we want somebody who is a gunslinger. Let's just get rid of the Grenadiers for now. We are going to want Gizmo with us. He is our medic. We are going to want at least one Grenadier. Marbazir is still shaken. I'd kind of like to bring him along, but I'm a little bit worried that he's going to get panicked, which could be problematic. So I think what we will do for now is go and grab Mingju Song. Don't think we've got anybody else that we could use who would be better. In fact, no. Let's bring Stephen Clements along and see if we can actually get him a promotion. What else are we going to need? We've got one Grenadier. We could probably do with a second Grenadier, and then maybe another specialist. So for our second Grenadier, I think we will probably bring... Let's bring Marbazir and hope we can try and get rid of him from being shaken. And we are going to want another specialist, I think. Have we got any more specialists who can heal? We've got Ben Evans there. What's your abilities? You are... soldier abilities. I could have just looked there, couldn't I? Aid mode, protocol, medical protocol. So you are going to be our healer. So let's make utility items available. You are going to have the med kit and a grenade. We do have Viper rounds available. So we could give those Viper rounds to one of our Grenadiers. Oh, we've already got a healer. We could do with a hacker. I don't think we have another hacker, so maybe we won't bother with a hacker. So you can have... Now, what do those rounds do? I can't remember. These are the ones... They do extra damage and have a chance to set target aflame. So the Viper rounds, and they're both pretty synonymous with one another. Marbazir's got the gas grenade. Stephen Clements, you are going to take the acid grenade. And for a utility item, I think you can also take the venom rounds. We need to get upgraded guns for these guys as well. That's probably enough. That's probably good to go. We've got a few different grenades. So let's get moving. I really do want to get those supplies because I want to build resistance comms as fast as possible. We really need to try and get some progress. And slow down the Avatar project. That's what's going to make this difficult.
Asking for our help in rescuing a VIP currently being held by Advent in this region. We're moving in to neutralize any alien forces protecting the transport vehicle. Lock down the AO and secure the target package.
Now we need to try and stop Morbazir from getting hurt in this mission, so he will lose his shaken status. But we are going to have to be fairly quick. I imagine this mission is going to be timed. But I think we've got a fairly strong squad, even though there's a couple of people in it who are relatively sort of rookie-like. Well, they're not rookies because everyone here is at least a squaddy, but you know what I mean. They've got very little experience. They're not going to move particularly quickly.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts. The squad is concealed.
Well, that's quite some distance to get to the LZ, but let's go around and have a look and see what we can find. I think I'm just going to move forwards here for now. Just using the blue move. Haven't revealed anybody yet. Doesn't mean there's nobody around. There could be somebody inside the building, so we always have to be cautious of that. Let's go and move up to here.
Moving on target.
Okay, so we haven't spotted anybody there. There is a civilian inside the building, so we have to be careful of that. We do have one of these towers, which we could possibly hack, but I think what we're going to have to do at the moment is move up as quickly as we can without setting off any alarms while we are still in cover.
Got a group of hostiles over here.
Okay, so we've got... I notice Advent are actually getting a lot more health now. So we could take those guys on, but I think for the time being we can leave them over there unless they want to come over and hassle us, which they may do. So I'm just going to move everybody else forwards. While we're concealed, we really want to try and reduce the number of turns it takes us to move forwards. So we're maybe being a little bit reckless here. We do have 12 turns, which is better than the 8. I noticed there is a line of sight there. Yeah, the civilians inside the building, that's why. Hopefully those civilians will sit still. So we've got no overwatches or anything on this turn. It's literally just a move forwards turn. Those guys may come down to bother us, which is a problem. Don't think they're going to flank us. Don't quite think they've got enough movement to do that. And indeed, they were not able to flank us. We don't know how many more guys are up there. We are actually already quite close to the extraction point. So we could move up, get into some better positions and potentially take these guys on. Now then, I want to see if somebody can safely get up behind this. The reason for that is I wanted to see if there was anybody further up there. There probably is another group. We are in range of those guys, just about. Let's go and move up this way a little bit, just to see if we can see further up the road. And yes, we can. We can actually see a Muton and 2 sectoids, which are a far bigger problem than these two guys over here. A far bigger problem. Not too sure if we can actually hit them with anybody from our current position. It's going to be difficult to get people into decent enough cover to take that shot. If we get this far forwards with Steven, you've got the acid grenade. How far can you get it? Not as far as I would like. I mean, we could try and take these two guys out and allow these ones to try and come forwards, which would probably be the most sensible idea. These guys are going to head towards us. Most of us are in decent cover. You're kind of in cover, you're in cover. You're not going to be in cover from those guys. I think I will continue to move forwards because we can possibly use you against the mutons, because I won't actually lose concealment. So I think we will move Afro around here so he has cover from that direction. Of course, we don't have any cover on Stephen here either, which is a little unfortunate. So I think we'll move Stephen back around to this side, and I am sort of moving away from the objective at the moment, which isn't a good idea, but we'll do what we can. Do you have line of sight on those guys from here? You do not. Don't really want to be in half cover, but we've already got people in half cover, so it doesn't make a lot of difference. So how many Overwatch shots would we have at this point? Not enough. Do I think those guys are going to flank me? No, I don't. I think we'll take one more turn and just see if people come towards us. I don't think they're going to be able to flank anybody. I'm just looking for an opportunity where we might be able to remove both of these groups with ease. So we're still out of vision range. I can't really get Stephen anywhere that is well protected. Now, what is your range on that grenade? You wouldn't need to move that many more tiles further forward to be able to hit with that. I do like having you in this cover, but let's get you up to here. And if you were to use your acid grenade now, you still couldn't hit that group, which is annoying. So I think we have to just try and take these guys out if we can, and then let them come towards us. So we're going to put Stephen on to Overwatch. We are going to put Afro on to Overwatch. Marbazir is going to open with a grenade. You're going to go on to Overwatch. You are going to go on to Overwatch. And Marbazir is going to... Frag grenade or gas grenade? I think frag grenade is probably all we need for these guys. So let's see if we can take these two out. Of course, that will activate the two sectoids and the muton. But hopefully the Overwatch shots will help with that. That officer has a lot of health.
They've got our position.
Now they are out in the open, so they will try and move. Afro's going to take a shot with his sniper rifle. The shot is good. Did 7 damage. Well, at least one of them, so that's the Viper rounds as well. Right, that has activated the muton. We fully expected that to happen though. Fortunately, our shot missed the muton.
I'll get him next time.
Now, I could still take a shot here. Currently, those guys can't actually see me. And we've still got this guy over here on the left, which is problematic. Does anybody else have an action? No. And I'd rather stay concealed. So I'm just going to go on to Overwatch here and let them take their turn. We do have a few people that are flanked by that muton, but there's not really an awful lot we can do about it. Obviously, we do still have a reaction shot, so... that sorted that guy out. But now all of our cover is from the wrong direction. And this muton could really hurt us. Although he is just stood next to me, I should be kibbling him from here. No, he's throwing a grenade, which is even worse. That wasn't too bad, actually. That grenade did a lot less damage than I expected it would. Unfortunately, it has panicked Marbazir, who is now running inside the building. He is taking a shot at somebody, however. And he missed. The one person that I could have done without getting injured, got injured. And of course, being panicked makes it harder to actually get to the extraction point. Sectoids now come inside the building. He is doing... was that a zombie res? Yep. That's fine, because all we need to do to get rid of that is kill the sectoid. And we've got another sectoid who's probably going to do the same thing over there. He's probably just going to go and reanimate somebody. No, he's actually doing an attack on his disorientated Ben. That's fine.
Getting a little too warm over here.
You're standing next to fire, which I admit is a bad thing. Marbazir is panicked. Right, the trick here is not to worry about the Psy Zombie. The trick here is to just get rid of everybody else. I think what we do here is we do shotgun to the face, because we do have the upgraded shotgun. So I think we just... only 88% chance for that to hit. What's our chance to get him with a slash? Still 88%. Slash is going to do 4 to 6. Shotgun's going to do 6 to 8. So we only did 5, unfortunately. But the Muton is our biggest problem. So, yeah, you kind of see me now. Stephen, you have a... Well, we're ignoring that guy. 63%, only a 33% chance against the Muton. I'm quite surprised by that. We could potentially flank that Muton. We do have to worry about that guy who is going to be a bit of a pain. You've only got 1 movement left. Oh, it's because you're disoriented, which is unfortunate. Well, as you can't really do an awful lot else, we can just go and use a frag grenade and kill off that Muton. Still didn't kill it, which is quite disappointing. Pyro now should have a much better chance of hitting. It's only 70% still, but let's take that. And managed to miss. Oh, wow. Well, this mission could have gone better. It's actually you that's disoriented. Again, cover is not our friend on this mission. By that I mean we don't have any. Don't really want to waste your shot on the Muton. We don't really want to waste shots on that guy either. If we could kill that sectoid, it'd be great. Let's lightning hands on the Muton. 91% chance of killing it. And we do. So that now leaves you with an action, which hopefully we can use to kill that sectoid. 79% chance to hit. We need a crit, to be honest. Didn't even get the hit. You are now out in the open. I think we've still got 1 more action we can take. But you can't really do anything. Well, you could take a good old-fashioned shot at it, I suppose. You are going to be flanked, unfortunately. You'd have a line of sight from there. I guess we sort of move you over. And we really want to kill him off if we can. There's only a 50% chance we're going to hit, but we'll try. It's a coin flip. We actually did 6 damage. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get the kill. So we are going to have to worry about that Psy Zombie. Can't tell what you're doing. Sometimes the camera angles don't always help. You are continuing to panic people, which is not good. But if you wouldn't mind shooting at the aliens, don't shoot at my own guys. Yeah, you're shooting at the zombie. You didn't hit it, though. And now we've got another sectoid to worry about. That's a single move. He's probably just going to take a shot. No, he's not. He's actually rezzing people. That's fine. I think we've got a few turns left, so... It's not too bad. We do need to start moving forwards, though. Again, we just need to ignore the Psy Zombies as much as possible. Now, this other one is probably still going to move. I don't know how much damage these guys can do. And they are just melee, I believe. I actually missed. Okay, that's not too bad then. We've got a few people who are panicking and stuff. Okay, Marbazir has recovered from his panic, so Marbazir is just going to move forwards and we're just going to shoot this guy in the face. 85% chance, Marbs, don't let me down. And he did not.
Target neutralized.
That's 1 problem solved, and we need to go and kill... So that zombie dies. We also need to go and kill that sectoid. That also removes a panic, gives Marbazir a promotion. Do we think there's anything else up there? Well, there could be. But I think I just want to come over here and shoot this sectoid in the back of the head. Yeah, we didn't activate anything. We've got a 100% chance to hit from this distance. You'd hope so, wouldn't you? He's dead.
Target disabled.
Slightly more than disabled. That kills off the Psy zombie. And now I think it's just a question of getting everybody forward. We'll probably have at least one more group to deal with. Haven't activated them yet, but it doesn't mean they're not going to be around. What would happen if we tried to hack this thing? I'm not necessarily saying that I am going to hack it, but as it doesn't cost us an action to investigate, we should at least have a look. Shame that Marbazir got injured. He's the only one that took any damage, I think. So he won't get rid of his shaken status. Soldier gains 1 free use of the run and gun ability. With a 69% chance of happening. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. But we want to move forwards before we do it. That's the annoying animations of these robots. So where can I move you to? Can I move you to cover? Guess I can move you to there. That's about as far forward as I can do it and keep you in cover. So, we're going to go and hack. Now, there is a chance it'll fail. Let's hope it doesn't. So, 4% chance a failed hack will result in nearby enemy groups being alerted to your position. Well, they probably already are anyway. 96% chance. It'd be nice if the whole squad got it, but I don't necessarily think we're going to manage that. So, let's begin the hack. Yeah, no way would we have got that. We almost failed that one. So this soldier gains 1 free use of run and gun. I say that would be nice on the whole squad, but... And it doesn't say that it's for 1 turn, so we should be able to use it at sort of any point. So let's move Afro up. Really need to try and get that VIP out of there as quickly as we can. It's the alien's turn. Nothing actually happened there. So let's start moving up with people who can actually have a look around and see if there are any enemies. Where's the extraction zone again? So getting to the extraction zone is going to take a while. Okay. Let's move around to the truck. Didn't activate anybody. I'm going to go back into conceal, actually. I should have done that before. Afro, I think, is going to move around to that side of the truck. Okay, still haven't seen anything. Could have probably done with a reload. Right, so let's move Stephen forwards 1 and reload there. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, we do need to get the better weapons for our grenadiers. Marbazir, you're quite far back now. Let's rush you forwards up to here. You could do with a reload as well, but... So could a lot of people right now. Ben, you are going to... Can't really get you up into any cover, but we haven't encountered any more alien groups at the moment, so I think we're actually safe just to run some people up. That could be a mistake. You've still got decent amount of ammo. So, I think you're going to be okay. Again, I don't really want to run you up too far, just in case there are any alien pods close by that I've missed. And you can probably just run up to the edge of the van here. Okay, we've got another Muton and we've got a shield bearer as well. We are going to need to get rid of those. Well, doesn't look like they wanted to do anything. We could probably do with killing them before we get the VIP out, to be honest.
Headed there now.
Let's try and see if we can get into a position where we could potentially take them out. We can see one of them. The chances of us actually ever being able to get a grenade anywhere near there are slim to none. Move Marbazir as far forward as possible. He didn't activate the group. His grenade range is just slightly too short to do that. But yes, I think keeping people in cover and trying to prepare an ambush here is probably... Oh no, we have pulled them. Didn't actually expect that would be a thing. I find it strange that the game shows you line of sight for the aliens being able to spot you when you are concealed, but weird that it doesn't show you what the line of sight would be when you're not concealed. They have come a little bit further forwards actually, and we can hit that Muton and the shield bearer with Marbazir, so we're definitely going to take that as an option. There we go. Remove some armour as well. We do have a shot with Afro. Got a 40 and a 40. Well, again, it's a bit of a coin flip. Once we've cleared the aliens out, of course, we can just sort of start dashing towards the extraction point. There's the Muton dead. He was definitely the biggest problem here. We've got one slight problem, and that is that we might end up having to dash through acid, which we'd prefer not to do. Would you be able to get a line of sight on anybody from here? No, you'd be too far away. Can I get you close enough to get a line of sight from any tile? Well, yes, but... Well, we might as well start moving you further forwards. We'll keep you in full cover.
Copy that.
But I do need to start moving people up. Ben, you probably need to reload.
Closing on target position now.
So let's move you forwards and reload with you.
Let's rock.
You do have a shot. You actually have run and gun, which I don't think is going to be all that useful. You don't have a grenade either. You've got aid protocol, gremlin heal. I'm still concealed, but I'm out of actions. I think you're just going to overwatch in case those guys move. We'll try and pin them down. I do actually still have an action. They might flank me. 54 and a 48% chance is not ideal. I think we just go on to overwatch. They can't see me at the moment. They're still taking acid damage. Or poison damage as it is in this case. Now he's just they've both overwatched. That's actually good for us. Unfortunately, Afro needs to reload. Let's go and do that first. Now we can't move at the moment because moving would trigger the overwatches. His lightning hands is still on cooldown. Pyro could potentially throw a grenade in here. He doesn't have the range, and even if he did, he's not going to hit both of them. He didn't use his shield ability, which I find odd. Now then, do I activate overwatches? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I can't really get to anywhere. And we can't really hit that guy with any great ease. If I could kill that guy. Right. We're going to run over here. That will break our concealment, but we don't trigger overwatches, so it's fine. And we are going to take an 87% shot at the shield bearer. And he's dead. Actually dropped loot as well, but we'll have to pick that up in another turn. So now we've got this guy behind the wall. But now he shouldn't be able to see us if we move Steven to there. Brilliant, that was the plan. Now if you can get a frag grenade and not hit voltage. Well, we can take the wall out. Just a shame we can't quite get the, move the camera. Yeah, I think we just try and take the wall out here, to be honest. Because then it'll give other people a better chance of hitting the one that's in cover. Unfortunately, it didn't take enough of the cover out. Which is pretty bad. We do have some line of sight on him. That is generally not good. We don't even have... Do we have a combat protocol? You don't have combat protocol, do you? It's Gremlin Heal and Aid protocol. Marbazir doesn't have any grenades left. Marbazir only has a 29% chance to hit. I think we move forwards with Marbazir a bit anyway. And you don't even have a shot from there, which is, to be honest, ridiculous. So let's move Marbazir up here. Can we take a shot with Afro, even if it's just a pistol shot? No, you don't actually have line of sight on him, and I would like to get you to move. We need to get that VIP out, and quite quickly. I guess it's really annoying, these yellow lines around the edges of the road. It makes it look like it's the edge of my yellow move when it isn't. You're probably... Would you have a line of sight from there? Yes, you would. This will probably activate the Overwatch, but I need to do it because we need to get the VIP out. And he missed. That's good. Well, at least the Overwatch is gone now. And we've got the heals if we need them. So you are going to... In fact, we could run and gun. But we still can't really get into a better position. 41% chance. Let's take it. And we got the kill. Brilliant. That's exactly what we needed there. So now we can rescue the VIP. And we're going to go and... well, I guess we're going to go and do that with Ben here. We just can't go straight inside. We've got to go around here and open the door manually. So is that the actual door? I guess we didn't actually need to move to the back, but... So we have a 97% chance of delaying the current Dark Event project by 2 weeks, or a 53% chance of the income from the current region being increased by 25. As much as we need the income, I think we want to slow down the Dark Events. Because we've only just had our monthly income thing anyway. So we need another month for that to kick in. And I just want to slow down these Dark Events. So we've probably dealt with most of the aliens now.
We have the package and we're moving to deliver. Menace 1-5 status confirmed. VIP is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Okay, so now we've got 5 turns to get out of here, and they're probably going to send in reinforcements. But we should be okay. And Afro, you're going to be one of the last men out, I'm afraid, but...
Looks like they called in some friends.
Yeah, they've got reinforcements coming in onto the roof, exactly as we expected.
Enemy transport inbound on your current position.
I would like to pick that loot up, but getting to it's going to be pretty impossible. Now then, question is, how do we get up onto the roof? Is that really the only way up? And we've got 4 turns to do it. Wow, that sucks. So I can't even get up here in a blue turn. I think I'm just going to have to move up aggressively. We may well have to leave that loot. But if we don't start moving people forwards aggressively, we're not going to be able to extract in time. Marbazir doesn't have any grenades left. Marbazir is going to move around to this side. So it doesn't really leave us with anybody on Overwatch, but... Ben is going to move up to here. I really do want to get that loot, but it's just too risky. I don't want to leave people behind. It's such BS that there's only one way up onto that ledge. We're going to move you into... Where are we going to move you into? we actually move you into any sort of cover? And move you in through the window. This is highly risky what I'm trying here, by the way. But I don't see that I have a lot of options. You can't get into cover, so we're going to just move you down to here in the corner. So the aliens are going to get reinforcements. They're going to get a free turn of fire on me. Afro, you're all the way back there. I'm not risking Afro to get some loot that might be rubbish. I really need to run you as far forwards as possible. There's no cover. Might be able to do it. We're really just going to have to sprint with Afro. He's not going to get any real shots for the rest of this mission. So, the aliens are going to drop in. Hopefully their reinforcements aren't going to be too devastating. A couple of stun lancers, that's problematic. If they start knocking people out, we're going to have a really hard time trying to get to the extraction zone. And unfortunately, because we don't have any overwatches, they'll get a free turn, so... They might just split for cover, though.
Menace 1-5, hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
So I think what we're going to do right now is literally just sort of ignore these guys and try and run for the exit if we can. So how many turns is it going to take us to get to the exit? It's going to take us 2 turns. This is very worrying. So get there in 1 turn. If I blue move it, yeah, this is a problem. I think we are just going to have to run for it and hope that they can't actually kill everybody. Nobody's on Overwatch. Pyro, you're going to move up here as well. It'd be nice if the camera cooperated sometimes. It's actually Afro that I'm a little bit worried about because he is a mile back. Can get Afro up onto the corner of the roof. Marbazir, you need to get up there as well. Remember, there's not necessarily any point to kill all the aliens on this mission. Yes, you do get XP for it, but you don't get to pick up any of the stuff they drop and the corpses because you're technically leaving the mission area. So our priority at the moment is just to get everybody to safety. You do have a run and gun, but I'm not necessarily sure that that's going to be all that helpful. I think what we might do is run and gun with you. And we will move you up to here, and then we'll put you on Overwatch. So at least we'll have 1 Overwatch. We might take some damage, but I don't think they can kill anybody. Of course, if they start knocking people unconscious, we could be in trouble. So we're going to Overwatch there. We've got our VIP now, who needs to come up and get into cover. I guess that's probably going to be the best one for you up there. Of course, you could just go around, you know, on the opposite side of the map. Little bit of a risk that she could get shot by that guy. And then Afro, you need to get up as high as you can. This is going to come down to RNG, to be honest. Again, not optimal play by me, but another mission where the route to get to the extraction zone is really hampered by the timer. Right, we're taking the reaction shot on the officer. It hit, although it wasn't enough to get a kill, but he's taking a shot at the VIP, because of course he is. No, he's actually marking me. That's fine then. We've just got to watch out for these stun lancers, because these guys can do a lot of damage. You're going for me. I've got Blade Storm, so that instantly chops him. I don't know why that just randomly destroyed some cover, though. And obviously weird physics stuff going on. You're going to now kill the VIP, aren't you? And you actually missed. Ah, well that's all fine then. Okay, so I think we've actually... right, there's the loot gone. We've got 2 turns to extract everybody. So everybody that can be extracted, or needs to be extracted, like the VIP. Let's get the VIP out of here. So, get gone.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
So, I'm going to move... Afro can actually take a shot, because... Oh no, his lightning hands is still on cooldown, apparently. Or is it just that he can't see anybody? He can't see anybody. So, we can move up to here. Then we can lightning hands... And 100% shot on that guy. Or 84% on the guy with 1 health. I think this guy's the bigger problem, so we'll lightning hand shot at you. Got a crit. Didn't actually get the kill, which is unfortunate. He's on fire, though, so he's dead. So we can move Afro over here. I am marked, but I can move into the extraction zone. And I can actually still take a shot before we're needing to extract. So let's fire the weapon. 81% chance that we kill that guy. And he's down. So we did miss the loot, which is unfortunate. So I could extract if I wanted to, but I'm going to wait for now. Stephen can't quite reach the extraction zone, but we do have another turn to do that. So let's just move you over into cover. And you can take a shot. It's a coin flip again. But if it hits, he's dead. And it didn't hit.
Target's still up.
Little unfortunate. Let us move over... Now you could dash to there on the next turn from there, more than likely. Let's go and take the flanking shot from here. 95% chance. And it hit. Good stuff.
What'd you expect?
And that should have been the last enemy. So now everybody else is literally just going to run to the extraction zone. And then on the next turn, which will be the final turn, we just extract everybody out. So, extraction for mobs. You need to sprint over here. I can extract.
Just in time.
And then there shouldn't be any aliens left on the map.
You're out of time. Get to the evac point now.
Yeah, everybody's fine. I did notice that somebody has made a mod for this game that I really should get, which is basically an extract all button. So you just put multiple people in the evac zone, and then all you need to do to extract them is press one button, and they all get extracted at the same time. That sounds like a much better way of doing it than this one at a time rubbish. And there's just Afro. Okay, so everybody survived. I think everybody survived on full health except Marbazir, who was the one person that I didn't want to lose any health, who lost 1 health. Just to be ironic.
Mission accomplished.
Yep, 1 soldier wounded, which was Marbazir. We did get ourselves an extra engineer, though. That was actually a tough mission. It was only a tough mission because we were dealing with the time limit again. And if there had been an access way up onto the roof to get to the extraction point that was further over to the left-hand side, that would have made that mission a lot easier. But because we had to sort of go all the way around the building to get up, that made it very difficult. I did not like that at all. Shame that Marbazir is still shaken. He did get a promotion out of that, though. We just need to take him on a few more missions. But let's see what promotions we got out of that, actually. Because I'm assuming there was more than 1, even though I didn't necessarily see them all. I think Stephen got one as well, possibly. So let's have a look.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we ace a mission like that.
And well, we didn't really ace it. Marbazir got a little bit of a scratch, but Marbazir did get a promotion. You are going to have demolition, because we haven't. I don't think we've picked that up on anybody yet. It's only going to be out for 1 day. And you... Oh, we've actually got a hidden ability, Phantom. So brilliant. Now we've actually got a medic who can stay concealed. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, because that's the Advanced Warfare Center. So we're going to have Revival Protocol for you. There we go. It is a real shame about Marbazir. We do have ourselves an engineer.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
That is really good. Let's just have a quick look. We've got 3 people wounded. Let's have a look and see who they are. Which again is Azumo, 3 days. Marbazir for 1 day. And 2 days on Shadowhawk. We could possibly pull that other engineer off the Advanced Warfare Center. I don't think we need to right now. I think we've got a spare engineer. We'll put her down here and start clearing out that bay down there. And then we just need to go back to collecting our stuff. I don't think that went too badly. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.